Hey, what's up fam? Just Sam back on the cam, and today I am bringing you a channel update video. Something a little bit different. So I've been doing a lot of thinking lately. I've literally had a week off work and did nothing the entire week except for help look after my little one and give my wife a little bit of a break. I've been doing a lot of thinking during that time, looking at my analytics and stuff for YouTube. I'm struggling. One of the main things I'm struggling with is watch time, and looking at my average view time on videos, I'm seeing a massive drop after the first 30 odd seconds, which means a lot of people ain't watching my content fully. So I'm not doing the typical blaming everybody for not watching my content. I'm actually looking at my videos and going, what am I doing wrong? So I've decided to make some changes to my channel after a lot of consideration. So one of the first changes is I usually live stream on Twitch and then edit the content over to YouTube, which takes up a lot of my free time with going through hours of video footage and trying to trim it down into several small videos, putting in edits and everything as well, which has lacklustered my content, especially when people started talking to me and I'm having to try and explain, well, not really explain, but I'm having to put in the videos like reading from the chat what people are saying. And when you got graphic designers and stuff asking how I am and if I want to see their content, well, not content, but if I want to see their drawings and stuff, it's not something that I want to really be a part of. Especially because I had a massive go at one of them one time during stream, and I don't really want that kind of negativity in my life. By the way, I do make stuff for streamers like PFPs, which I'd see my work when what I've done so far. Number one, I do not appreciate graphics designers coming into my stream and asking me about, do I want profile pictures, banners, overlays, and emotes. Number two, I do not appreciate people coming into my stream to tell me they have followed me on X just so they can tell me about their graphic work. Lastly, if I want any graphics, I will find someone to do it. Like, I do not like people harassing me about graphic design. And I think I speak for a lot of streamers when we say, we just want to play a game. We just want to do our stream. Like, if you want to talk to me in the stream, talk to me about the game. So, I'm going to be bringing my live streams over to YouTube and TikTok. So, spreading it between the two. Streamlabs has this thing where you can do a dual output. So, it will do it in one format for one channel, one format for the other. So, that will cut down a lot of my free time for doing other stuff in my life. Because I do a lot of overtime work, and of course I work full-time as well. This is just like a side hobby for me. So, not something where I'm there like, oh yeah, I'm going to get famous. It's more of just something just to keep me busy, because I wake up extremely early even on my days off, and the rest of my family don't wake up till later. So instead of sitting there bored, not really being able to do much because I don't want to make too much noise, I usually come into the garage and just start messing around with things. But this will give me some more time to start making a little bit more exclusive content for YouTube, which brings me on to my next topic of I'm going to be changing the name of the channel. What? I've been doing a bit of thinking into what I want to name the channel, and I want to still incorporate Phoenix because I love the Phoenix. I've thought of it as like a majestic mythological creature for years, ever since I was a kid. I've even got a tattoo on my arm of a phoenix because I love what it dictates in the terms of, you know, rising from the ashes anew, coming back stronger than before. Given my childhood and how I was when I was a kid to how I am now, I'm a completely different person, and that's just from massive amounts of personal growth. Looking back at what I've done, how can I change, and constantly pushing myself forward. So I still want to incorporate that name. So there's two names I've come up with. One is just Sam Phoenix. So insinuating that my second name is Phoenix. I'm not going to say what my actual second name is, because that is for me to know and for you to potentially find out in the future, but not at this point. So just Sam Phoenix. That also fingers into my intro, because my intro is something that's very special to me. It's something a friend of mine who's no longer around came up with. That little rhyme of, you know, what's up fam? It was his name plus Sam back on the cam. You know, the little rhyming thing was very catchy. I just modified it to say just Sam because it's just me now. And I still want to keep that kind of vibe, so just Sam Phoenix kind of ties into my intro. The other name I've come up with is the Phoenix Nest, where it kind of generates more of like a homely kind of feel. Sorry if I'm not moving my hands around a lot. They are in my pockets because it is cold in the garage. I can actually see my breath in the air, and I think I just saw it on the camera as well. Yeah, so the Phoenix Nest is another name. So if you guys want to vote, let me know in the comments below which one that you would prefer. I'm kind of itching more towards the Just Sam Phoenix, but I'll let viewers decide which one I want to go for. A couple of exclusive content ideas that I want to bring to YouTube is a Throwback Thursday where I play some retro games, where viewers can decide what game I play next, which I think will be quite cool. It also gives you the chance to decide what I play, and you could be really mean and suggest some really difficult retro games for me to play. I will try and play as many of them as I can. But that would be like a weekly thing, Throwback Thursday. The other thing is bringing some more indie games, like doing some one-shot videos, like go onto Itch, see what games there are, you know, do some like kind of reviews on some of the demos of games that are coming out, because one thing I love about indie games, especially nowadays, is a lot of it is completely out there in terms of the style, what they're doing, the mechanics, and I think it's really brilliant how gaming has evolved over the years, and indie is just giving people that don't work for these big AAA companies a chance to bring their ideas to light, and I really appreciate what they're doing for the gaming world as well. Some other alternative content with the name change, because it takes me away from the whole gaming thing, is probably some like anime reviews or some reaction videos, because that really gives me a chance to put on my editing gloves and really knock out some really good videos in terms of editing, because there's not an awful lot I can do with taking live streams and editing them down. It all depends on what I'm saying, what I'm doing. I don't want it to, some of my cuts to affect what's happening in the game, because I want people to appreciate the game, which makes it harder to edit. Where reaction videos and anime reviews, I'll be able to actually crack my knuckles and really put my all into the editing of the videos, which will make them a lot better. But yeah, that's pretty much about it for this channel update video. Really appreciate everyone who's subscribed so far and everyone that's checked out this video to see what's going to be coming soon, and hopefully I can continue to grow this channel into something that's going to be even better in the future, because I really do want to put out the best content out there for people. Like I said, I don't expect to be like a 1 million sub channel. I just want like a small community of like-minded people where we can just play games, have a laugh, and just enjoy life, because that's truly one of the best things that we can do, especially with how the world is right now, is just enjoy every moment that we've got. Thank you for watching, thank you for being here, and I'll see you all in my first live stream on YouTube, which will be this Sunday. So, thank you, and I'll see you all in my live stream. Take care, everybody.